Hey guys, I hope you're having an awesome day. Just want to talk about toxic masculinity. Recently, a Gillette ad has come out. Google Gillette ad toxic masculinity if you haven't seen it. I love it. I think it's amazing. It depicts men. There's two boys fighting at a barbecue with dads watching, and one of the dads goes, "Oh well, boys will be boys." There's another thing where there's boys bullying another young boy. Similar comments are made. There's another one where a woman's walking out of a cafe, and there's a guy who's obviously going to act inappropriately sexually, and another guy stops him and goes, "Not cool, bro, not cool." All fantastic messages. At the barbecue one of the dads goes over and stops the boys fighting, says this isn't how we treat each other, where the boys being bullied. Another dad with his young son walks through a crowd of people and gets between the boy and the bully and says that this isn't how we treat each other. It's an amazing ad. I love the message. The message is treat each other well. The message is be strong men, look after each other, and regulate the people in our society and the men in our society who don't act in an amazing way. And I love it. As a father of two daughters, I want men to stand up and actually grow a set and start being decent in society, standing up for people who are being victimized. And then there's been all these men come out of the media and blow up about toxic masculinity, and it's not fair, they're depicting every man as a bad person. And I'm like, but they're not. What they're doing is being realistic about life. In 13 years in the police and watching other people and knowing other cops all the time, unfortunately the great majority of offenders of violence are men. That's just a statistical fact. That's because we are physiologically wired for violence if need be, to hunt, all of these things. So there's a reason. So now we're more evolved and we can control that, absolutely, and so we should. But when some men lose their minds and behave poorly, which happens, then there needs to be other people, men and women, who will step in and stop that behaviour. My opinion is, if you've been really triggered by that whole freaking video, if you've been triggered by that and for some reason you got the shits and you're up in arms and it's all about men are toxic and it's not fair, not all men are like that, then there's something in it for you. Either you are physically, emotionally or verbally abusive and dominating yourself, and that triggers you for that, or the other part of it is you're a man who actually is weak and wouldn't step up and self-regulate someone who's doing something inappropriate, and therefore you don't like it. We just love being outraged, and it's bullshit. My opinion is, as a man, as an alpha male, you need to be a loving, connected, powerful leader in your life. Protect others who can't protect themselves. Just be a good person, but number one, you're loving and connected. If you don't like the ad, you got to ask yourself why. Something in that triggers you, and I think it's probably your own behaviour. Have an awesome day.